Now our boy YK Osiris has been owing everybody money. This man owes Drake, Lil Baby, Lil Boozy, my mom, your mom, literally everybody. So it really got me thinking, what celebrities are down bad, owing money to the IRS, owing money to other people, or pretty much just completely fumbled the bag? Now I'm taking no mercy here. Today I'm gonna be looking into the biggest debts I can find throughout anybody in any point in time in history. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now first on the list, and despite the huge controversies this person has had, I really do appreciate them for not only what they've done for the world and the way that they've impacted music. Now I'm talking about the great Michael Jackson, may he rest in peace. Now the king of pop reportedly died with $400 million of debt. He sold more than 61 million albums in the US. But don't get me wrong, he borrowed and spent some huge sums of money throughout his career. To give you an idea, Michael has bought Bubbles the Chimp, a monkey that literally draws art, and his paintings have gone for $750 each. The gloves Johnny Depp wore in Edward Scissorhands, 3 weird life masks of Michael's face in kind of disturbing poses, a throne, and of course a bat suit, because if you have money, why not go out and be Wayne and be your own Batman? At that point he had enough money to pretty much build a Batcave. Now Michael had announced a tour where he was going to pretty much put the proceeds towards his debt, but of course, as we know, he overdosed and passed, unfortunately, from cardiac arrest, so he was never able to fulfill this promise. Still, I feel that the impact that Michael Jackson had was worth well more than 400 million, but that's just my opinion. If you guys think differently, let me know in the comments. Next is an entertainer that I think has brought all of us plenty of joy and still actually does continue to this day. When I was younger, I remember sitting on the couch and I loved watching the movie Get Rich or Die Trying, and I used to listen to this man's music all the time. And y'all already know Power is my show. Yes, we're talking about our boy Fofty, or of course 50 Cent. Now this rapper was said to be anywhere between 10 and 50 million dollars of debt. This would kind of explain why he pretty much goes around on Instagram, or at least used to go around, collecting money from pretty much anyone and everyone. I swear it got so bad to a point where I was sitting on my couch and I felt like I personally owed this man money simply for existing. Well, gladly, a federal judge recently discharged the bankruptcy case of 50 Cent after he paid more than $22 million of his debt. So I guess this story does have a happy ending, and 50 Cent is out living his best life as we speak. Manly man, ooh, man. Yeah, if you guys don't get that reference, I'm talking about Charlie Sheen. And if you guys haven't seen 2.5 Men, it's a great show. You definitely need to check it out. Now this former Hollywood bad boy, as you may call it, owes the IRS about $5 million, and that's not all. Now in 2016, his net worth was reportedly still as high as $150 million, but this man apparently owed $12 million in debt. This was from mortgage, legal fees, and taxes. Also read that Charlie Sheen ran up $300,000 on one single American Express card. Yes, people, one card. I honestly feel like if I did that, the police would be at my door in a second thinking it was fraud for sure. But I think our boy Charlie is gonna be okay. At one point, he was the highest paid actor on television and was making $1.8 million per episode. So let's be real here, he's probably on some beach, maybe Malibu or something, doing drugs, and he's probably got a bunch of girls around him. He's more like the real life Dan Bilzerian. Now I guarantee the next person you definitely wouldn't expect, because they're an absolute national treasure. Get it? national treasure. Yeah, people, we're talking about Nicolas Cage. He had won Oscars, was once paid about $40 million a year, and at his height had a net worth at about $150 million. Though it's reported that he squandered pretty much almost all of it. So he filed for bankruptcy in 2009 and apparently owed the IRS about 14 mil in 2010. Now I know what you're saying. Jordan, oh, he's so rich. How did he get into debt? Well, he purchased a private island in the Bahamas for $3 million. He purchased 2 castles, one for $10 million, the other for $2.3 million. I mean, at one point he owned 15 homes, one being a $25 million home that was on the beach in California, a country estate for $15.7 million. And yes, bro even bought a haunted mansion in New Orleans for $3.4 million. Dude even outbid the great Leonardo DiCaprio for a 70 million year old dinosaur skull. It's kind of crazy. But while this is an extremely irresponsible story, he's still worth about 25 million today. So better than me and probably, honestly, most of you watching this video, no offense. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Hey, bring out America's most controversial president to the stage, Donald Trump. Though Donald Trump has never officially filed bankruptcy, 6 of his casinos and hotels have gone bankrupt since 1991. Now, Trump put up $1 billion to fund the construction of Atlantic City's Taj Mahal Hotel and Casino in 1990, and a year later the casino was down about $3 billion in debt. And according to New York Times, Trump filed a Chapter 11 file for bankruptcy. Kind of crazy too, because I mean, it's a casino, like people come in and just instantly lose money, but hey, yeah, I don't understand it. Now, Trump Castle, Trump Plaza, and Casino and the Plaza Hotel were also unsuccessful, with the last 2 racking up a whopping 800 million in debt. Then I guess Trump kind of saw the error in his mistakes. He relaxed a little bit and he chilled out, hit the drawing board, so to speak. But in 2004, 4 of his casinos pretty much racked up about $1.8 billion worth of debt, and we all know that's not good. Hey, but later then he pretty much ran for president and said that he was gonna run it just like he ran his businesses. So that was great for America. I mean, obviously not, but I mean, it's probably still better than Biden, but that's just a topic for another video. Now, for this last person, I'm gonna say, honestly, I'm very afraid of you, and I just personally don't want beef. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got hands, look at it. You see that? Y'all see that? But I do not have hands like our boy Mike Tyson. Now, at the height of Mike Tyson's career, he was making like 30 mil a fight. During his first 18 years of boxing, Tyson brought in about $400 million worth of profit. But apparently this was spent on a Siberian tiger, mansions, jewelry, and pretty much whatever you can think of. And in 2003, he apparently owed about $13.4 million to the IRS, and $4 million to British tax authorities, and over $300K in state taxes, and about $600K to several different law firms, and about nearly $2 mil to former managers and trainers. Jeez. Still, I think Tyson has like a podcast or a show or something now, and I think he's out here pretty much doing great things. Hey, so shout out to our boy. Still, from this video, I think there's a lot that we can learn, not only about saving but being financially responsible, and it doesn't really matter what class you are. Also, out of all of these people, whose downfall do you think was the worst? Make sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, if there's any that I didn't touch on, I want to hear about it, so also let me know that in the comments below too. And of course, if you guys enjoy this content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 1K, and I can only get there if you beautiful people help me get there. So you guys have a great day. Be blessed. Maybe watch out for one of those Mike Tyson punches, and you know what I'm saying, maybe not choose him as your financial advisor.